What we're going to go over in this video are your banded shoulder internal and external rotations. Now, you can either use a band on a squat rack like I have here, or you can use a cable machine. Either or all are perfectly fine. Just be aware that this is quite a humbling movement, so you do not need a lot of weight if you are using a cable machine. Likewise, if you're using a band, I'm using one of the lightest bands that I've got for this. It is still quite challenging, okay? In this movement, we are going to be working on your rotator cuff muscles in particular, such as your infraspinatus, supraspinatus, teres, and your subscapularis, okay? Just for those of you who'd like to know. Now, what I want you to do with this to start off with is make sure your elbow stays in the side of your rib cage the entire time. I don't want you to come off like so or reach out in front of you. This is all about the rotation of our upper arm and our humerus bone in particular. For our internal rotations, we're going to grip on with an underhand grip on the same side as what the band is, okay? All I want you to do from here is make sure you're only using your arm to rotate your pinky finger towards the center line of your body. We're rotating internally, okay? Slowly let yourself get dragged out by the band and reach as far as you can without letting your elbow leave your rib cage. We rotate in. My elbow's still on my rib cage, I rotate out. I want you to do at least 10 reps of this first before then switching over for us to do your external rotations. As you can see here for my external rotations, I've come on the other side of the band now. So because I'm trying to pull the band out away from my body, my humerus is now rotating externally. So for this one, same thing, we're gonna go palm facing the roof, but I'm now standing on the opposite side of where the band would be. Okay, I'm keeping that elbow on my rib cage and going to be reaching my arm forwards over this barbell here. So I'm just reaching straight forwards. You do not need the barbell, by the way. Reaching straight forwards, and all I want you to do is rotate outwards, pressing your thumb out as wide as you can. When we get to this point here, notice that my elbow has still not left my rib cage. I'm rotating out all the way and then coming back in. I also want to make sure you're not twisting your body to compensate for this movement. If you need to compensate, it most likely just means the band or the cable's too heavy. Go lighter. This is not an absolute strength movement. This is just a little one to make sure we're ticking the boxes, dotting the I's, and crossing the T's. Really good for your shoulder health and really good to make sure we're avoiding any of those little shoulder injuries that sometimes can creep up on us. But for you guys, these are our banded or cable internal and external shoulder rotations. Please be sure to send me through some videos of you completing this exercise. Try and get the best angles available, whether it is a side angle or a front angle, depending on the exercise. This way I can make sure that I'm helping you perform the best technique possible for the given exercise. Send through the videos in the direct chat available to you, and then I'll give you some feedback straight away.